Hello everyone, Golden Boy here. Now, I've opened my fair share of Mini Brand Series 5 and I still didn't complete the collection. I forgot where it was, but I heard that this date, October 6, 2023, is laced with hard to find miniatures. So before I go out and buy a boatload of these, let's open a few and put that rumor to the test. It seems like these are the ones that are tightly shrink wrapped. Oh boy, this is gonna be a long video. I don't know if I told you guys before, but someone suggested I get some seam reapers because it will make my life a lot easier when opening, stubborn minis like these. So I did get some, probably gonna use this mini one since, we're opening miniatures. By the way, if all of them are like this, I'm just gonna open them off camera and then we're just gonna deal with the pouches. Okay, the first miniature we got is the bag of 22 mini Chupa Chups. For those of you that are new here, these are lollipops and I highly recommend them. Here's the box of Bean Boozled. This is the game. If you're adventurous and you also have a friend that's adventurous, I recommend you play this. It's actually really fun. And then we also got some money here, 100 cent francs. Or 100 francs. A good old stash of 100 francs. And we're gonna put right here under the Bean Boozled. We got a jar of Prego sauce. Now all we're missing is some pasta. Now there's an idea for an upcoming mini brand series, some pasta. It would actually make for really cute mini brands dioramas, and at the same time it will help me whenever I do a mix up of either mini brands or miniverse, to have as many ingredients as possible. And here's the Campbell's Chunky Beef Food Country Vegetables. This is the microwavable kind. I was just curious to see how many servings per container. It seems like one. So you get one of these, you eat it all, and you should be good. I doubt it. You probably have to mix it with other stuff. It's definitely not enough in there. At least not for me. And here's one of the most famous miniatures that I have, the Minute Maid Zero Sugar Fruit Punch. And that's because I used this to transform it into a functional one where the cap actually comes off. And if you want to see how I made that, you should definitely check out my shorts. Alright, so far, no luck. It seems like it was just, usual minis, the ones that you always get. Nothing crazy, nothing new. But that's just the first ball, so let's see what we get in here. We almost got a perfect zipper there. Here's a package of Frutilla Summer Fruits. These are very, very close to Starbursts. I never had them, but I think I'm gonna look online for them to see if I can get some. Here's the Campbell's Heat, Sip, and Go Classic Tomato Soup. Sipping soup. It could also be dipping soup if you're having a grilled cheese with it. We got another Bean Boozled, and then this time we have a stash of 100 euros. It's very interesting how in the other pouch that had the Bean Boozled, we also got the money. Yeah, there's definitely a pattern in the way they pack these, but I just couldn't figure it out yet. And speaking of patterns, here's another Campbell's Chunky Beef with Country Vegetables. Out of the 5 minis in each capsule, this ball already has 2 duplicates. So that is not a good sign. Alright, I like this one. I already have it, but it's a very cool mini. It's the Powerade drink. The Powerade sports drink. Alright, seems like there's hope. This one unzipped perfectly. Here's one thing I always said I'm going to try, but never got to do it. The Campbell's Sauces Skillet Chicken Masala. Just add chicken. So this should be easy enough. I'm afraid that by the time I decide to do these videos, there will be another series and then these will become kind of like not as relevant. But a new series brings new opportunities. So wait, let me put these separate. I'm trying to separate them by balls, as much as I can. So let me put it here. Okay, we got a package with something inside. It comes from UPS, so let's see what did we get. Okay, it's the Revlon nail polish thingy. It always amazes me how tiny these are. Maybe they should make a series where, everything is this tiny. And they can just call them exactly like they call them in this series, which is mini minis. I'm actually surprised that they didn't use the idea that Sugar Buzz had where they put minis in minis. And we have another one of those Campbell's Chunky Beef with Country Vegetables, which is not that delicious, but it's still edible. There was someone in the comments that said to add something to it and it will be a little better. I forgot if it was just salt or something else, but maybe I'm gonna find that comment and use their suggestions, because I actually have another one, but of the cans, not the little one like this. And it's from that video I did where I opened Mini Brand Series 5 and I went out to get the actual products. Okay, we got some tape. These used to be really hard to find. This is the Scotch Box Lock shipping tape. And one of my favorite miniatures in the series, the Coca-Cola Zero Sugar can. They just made one tiny mistake. They didn't go with the paint all the way up. Or is this actually shrink wrapped? Yes, it is. Never mind. But still, it's a mistake. It doesn't look perfect. We got another package, this time from FedEx. I don't think there's anything inside it. I don't hear any rattling, but wait, this is just a box? Yeah, I think this is just a box, but now I do hear something inside it. Do you guys hear that? Oh, there it is. Okay, never mind. I thought that it might just be the box that's the miniature and there's nothing inside it. Okay, my favorite. This is the sugar-free bazooka bubblegum, the mini. There's a bigger one. And it has something inside. I know you can't hear anything because it's, tightly packed in there, but there is something inside there. There's another cool looking miniature. This is the Campbell's SpaghettiOs Original A to Z's. I always love the cans in this series. They just look so realistic. Here's one of the best cookies in the world. This is the Pepperidge Farm Milano Dark Chocolate. I did praise these a lot and I told you guys to get them if you never tried them before, and I'm curious, did any of you actually try them? But even more than that, I'm curious if anyone tried them because I recommended them in the video. Here's another package of Frutella Summer Fruits. And another one of my favorite types of miniatures. The bottles in this series are also amazing. This right here is the Sprite Zero Sugar Lemon Lime. So far, nothing new. I already have all of these miniatures in my collection, but there's still some hope. There's still 4 balls over here. I'm actually so curious to see how the new series will be. If they're gonna unzip nicely or we're still gonna have to deal with this. Oh, okay. I was like, why is there 2 miniatures in this one packet? I thought it's gonna be like, oh my god, look, they made another mistake. There's 2 miniatures in a package. All right, well, I am kind of convinced. I think this date actually has some good miniatures. I mean, this is the only one I got, so maybe it's just a mistake or something. No, you know what? I need to be happy and grateful that I got a Frozen in Time Coca-Cola. So it seems like this part was already built, but let me show you. Oh, wait a minute, maybe it doesn't even come out, does it? Oh, it does. Does it smell like Coke? Nope, it smells like plastic. So, we got ourselves a glass, a Coca-Cola glass, and yes, I do have a complaint about it. See how it's nice and curved here, but on the inside, it's not like that. It's kind of like just a cylinder. It literally fits this, right? Yeah, it looks a little bit weird, see? But still, it's Frozen in Time. Oh, wait a second. All right. Seems like it comes in 4 parts originally. This is the bubbly part at the top. And then you got the Coke, then you got the glass, and then you have the can, which is not completely hollow. It just has this little, I don't know, hole that this part fits in. So let's put it all together and see how it looks. That goes in first. I just want to make sure I'm putting it, in the right way. Let's do it like this. I think it looks better coming from the right side. Okay. Now we're going to put the bubbly part or the foam or whatever you want to call it. Speaking of this part, whenever you pour yourself a can of Coke, you put it in a glass, sometimes like the bubbles are like, half of the glass or something. Do you ever just grab the glass and just drink that foam first and then let the rest of it settle and then pour some more? I'm curious. I really like that foam and the way, I don't know, it's almost like it's a more intense flavor of Coca-Cola, but maybe that's just me. So then this thing goes in there, or does it? There we go. Okay, now it's not right because we can see the back part. So let's pull it all out and twist it like so. All right, there it is. That's absolutely perfect. I really like this mini. And like I said, the only problem I have with it is the way this glass looks. It's not curved, so it just looks weird. I mean, the glass itself is curved. It's not curved on the inside. Just curious to see what other frozen moments are there and which ones are missing. I think I have the can of Pringles. I have the Coca-Cola now. I have the tacos. So I'm missing the yakisoba and the V8. Well, to be honest with you, now I got my hopes high because I found that one. So maybe I'm gonna get another one. Got another one of those Campbell's sauces, chicken masala. We got the Scotch tape runner, the double-sided tape runner. And here's another one of those Minute Maid Zero Sugar Fruit Punch, which by the way, is really delicious. Okay, seems like 3 of the miniatures we got in this ball are kind of like newish, you know, I mean, at least they didn't repeat with the other ones, except the Campbell's Skillet and then the Minute Maid. What we have over here is the Banana Boat Kids Sunscreen. Here's another Campbell's Classic Tomato Sipping Soup. This is one of my least favorite miniatures from this series, the Mini Hot Glue Gun, and that's because I just feel like it doesn't belong in the series. I mean, technically, the tape doesn't belong in the series either, but I don't know, I just feel better about it than about this Mini Hot Glue Gun. Here's some money, more euros. That's good, that's good. And a cardboard box. This is a cube of Post-it notes. Look at this, we got the hot sauce, the Tabasco. Well, why do they call it pepper sauce? I thought they call it hot sauce. Interesting. I never noticed that. I never noticed that it says pepper sauce. This is one of those cool minis where you can do a lot with, like you can cut the cap off, maybe combine it with some Miniverse and do something, you know, like frozen in time, or make some Tabasco sauce, you know, dripping down on a dish. Even though technically, since it's hot sauce, you wouldn't actually pour it. It wouldn't be like a, you know, like a stream of hot sauce, because that's too much. Unless you really love, almost dropped it. Unless you really love hot sauce, or you might love hot sauce but not Tabasco. And if you're wondering, personally, I'm not a huge fan of the Tabasco hot sauce. I like different kinds of hot sauces. But enough about hot sauces. Right here we have the Pop Secret Butter Popcorn. Sorry, the microwavable kind. Here's the German chocolate layer cake that I couldn't find. Remember, I got the triple chocolate something, but a lot of you recommended that I get the coconut one as well because it's really good. Still, because this is a miniature, I'd really like to try this one. Some of you did mention that you guys found it in stores, but I don't think it was here in the US. Here's another one of my favorite miniatures, the Coca-Cola bottle. Why does this look so dark? Right? Is it just me? It looks darker than usual. I think I have another one of these, but it wasn't this dark. Here's the Jelly Belly Buttered Popcorn. And a little tin containing 50 pieces of Smint. I could really use some of this right now. This is the low pulp Minute Maid original orange juice. Although, I would probably get the regular pulp or high pulp if there's such a thing. Here's another one of those Campbell's beef with country vegetables. This time we got a can of the Lemon Lime Sprite Zero Sugar. Oh, wait a minute. I don't think I have this one. It's a can of V8 Original 100% vegetable juice. Yeah, I definitely don't have this one, but I thought this is a frozen moment, not a regular one. Let me check something real quick. So it's definitely a frozen moment, but maybe it comes in the regular form too. Oh, here it is. Why does it have a star next to it? It seems like this mini should be a advent calendar exclusive. Which reminds me, I never did get the advent calendar, so I guess they made another mistake. Now I'm actually curious what other minis are part of the advent calendar. Here's one, the Mentos. Apparently the Scotch tape runner should have also been part of the advent calendar. And then the last one is the glow-in-the-dark buttered popcorn. So now I have 2 of these that were supposed to be part of the advent calendar, but maybe I have one of those boxes of popcorn. It's just that I never checked it, you know, to see if it's glow-in-the-dark. Speak of the devil, here's another one of those Scotch double-sided tape runners, a mini that once again was supposed to be part of the advent calendar, or at least be exclusive to the advent calendar. Not anymore. And in the last pouch we got another UPS box, which contains of course the golden Dogecoin. Imagine how cool it would be if there was one of these coins, but instead of the Dogecoin it would be GBKuhleen. That would be really cool, but in the meantime I'm gonna keep dreaming. Alright, so in conclusion, we did get 2 of the minis that we were missing. although one of them, that one was a mistake. It should have been part of the advent calendar. And we also got a frozen moment, which is really hard to find apparently. So I cannot be 100% certain that the October 6th date is, laced with a lot of good stuff. But for me, it was still better than other batches I opened. I mean, I did get 2 of the ones that I was missing. And it's really hard to do that once you're so close to finishing the collection. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. Thank you for liking, commenting, and subscribing. Now, as usual, you guys stay golden, keep on shining. Until the next video. Bye bye.